it's clear that the PlayStation is not competition anymore.
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Brothers coming and he looks in. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Fernie's training people where your skin. All racing, gaming, go, race and pay top mean. Good morning, Tom and Louie. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin!
Chat. Let me tell you something. I have a huge hangover, but hey, I am here. I am live, and like always, good morning, everybody. Also, afternoon and evening, the crazy one, which are good for an awesome Tuesday. Chat, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys had an awesome Monday yesterday. I know I did, chat. I really had a lot of fun. I gotta say, I really had a blast. Yeah, I did. I actually did. It was fun times. Yesterday was a good thing. We went out, with family, friends, and just seriously had a blast. Just had a good conversation. You know, just have fun, simple fun. What are you guys doing today? Let me see. Sanchez Martinez gave me good morning. He says, happy late B-Day, Chris. Thank you for that, Sanchez, man. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, man. Jacob Norway, good morning to you, brother. How you doing, man? He says, I DM you, Louis, not only because I wanted you to know, but I was shocked that an acquisition list was even considered. Yes, we're going to talk about that today because you know what, Jacob? That news, thank you for that, brother, really is an eye-opener right there because, remember, Phil said that, hey, yo, you're not our competitions anymore. Now we can see why. What's going on over here? Yes. Did you go to the casino for your B-Day, Louis? No, I did not. But I did play the lotto, though. Let's see if I win it. Because if I win the lotto, Jeff, if I win the Dominican lotto, I can pay off, my apartment loan. I can, yeah, I could just be a full-time streamer then. Because, I'll just put the money in the bank, and just let it generate. But Jacob, thank you for that, brother, and good morning to you. Pickles, what's up, man? Good morning to you, sir. Oh, another Dr. Pony. El Nini 2796. What's up, brother? Good morning. And Sappho was the first one here. How you doing, girl? Good morning to you. Hope everything is good for you. Oh, man. TJ, good morning to you, brother. TJ, I know you called me during work. I called you while you were working. And yeah, we'll catch on later on in the conversation. Jesus. Man, we're playing cat and mouse like with the phone. Olivo. Man, Olivo. Tu ta caliente. Man, Olivo's in trouble with me, man. Olivo's in chat. I gotta say, Olivo is in trouble with me. Olivo's in trouble, chat. Because Olivo is a really good friend, really close friend. And he didn't even say happy birthday to me yesterday. That's how it is. Hey, big money, how you doing, bro? What's up? Yeah, we're gonna talk about that today because shit, we got a lot of things to crack down with this one because it's interesting. I mean, they were considering to buy. Besides, Netflix is like, I don't know how much money. Seriously, how much money do these guys have? Minus 20 in Canada. Well, Rachie, I don't even know what to say because if I was there, shit. I don't know what to do. I'll probably go nuts because, first things first, I'll look at the, what, and be like, oh shit, these things are going to shrink. Yes. Look at Olivo. He says, I'm sorry, my brother. I know, Olivo. I'm just messing with you. You know, it was on a Monday, so a lot of people forgot. No worries, man. But how you doing, Olivo? Hope everything is well with you. You know, we had a conversation on Sunday because, I got on early on Sunday and he said he ate for breakfast tacos. I don't know who the hell eats tacos for breakfast, but he's the man who eats all this big ass, stuff. He eats like all this big ass food from Dominican. He gets yuca, he gets some queso, and all this stuff. Like, and then he sends you a picture. It's like in bulk, and he eats that whole thing. Why did Netflix consider Disney as a whole? Good question, Jacob. I mean, that's got to be a lot of money in there. They got to have a lot of money, and that's why we're going to sit here and talk about all this because this is an interesting topic. And I finally, like I said, it's out in the clear on why Phil Spencer said, "Hey, Sony, hey, Nintendo, you guys are not in our competition anymore." I can see now why. Why? So let's read real quick, chat. Let's read real quick. Let's read a news that came by that I was actually impressed by, and then we'll jump into the Netflix situation. I will give you a shovel so we can shovel up snow together. Hell yeah! We'll make yellow snow cone fights. Pause. That sounded bad, but either way, though, yellow snow cone fights are the best. Yes. Snow cone or snowballs? Yellow snowballs. Why did I say snow cones, though? Ew. Nobody want to eat no damn yellow snow cone. Ew. Ew. Why did I say snow cones? Ew. So, let's get into it, chat. Like I said, we got a lovely talk today. Woo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, wait, wait, what? Am I live? Where did my stream go? Oh, here it is. Okay, got it. Oh, shoot. Actually, I'm going to pull this away from this window. Okay, well, I have to do an extra window then. So let's just grab this real quick. All right, so let's get into this news chat. No, shoot. Uh-oh. Actually, I took this window. Let me see if I can force this sucker in there. Yes, I can. Yay, I got it. Yes. I shoved it in. Pause. I know that sounded bad, but yeah. Okay, so let me get this news. Let's talk about this first, and then we're gonna head over to the Netflix situation because man, that's actually something cool. But this one, I was like, what the hell's going on here? So we're gonna talk about this because this one's a weird one though. Huh. So Take Two establishes new 2K studios led by former execs from the initiative. SVP and studio head Daryl Galaffer. Sorry if I butchered your name. I'm so sorry about that. But it is what it is. Yes, sir. Hey, I'm promoting the Game Awards. Silent, you can ask the chat. I am promoting the Game Awards. You can ask the chat. No worries. No worries. I know Silent's picking on me because, I can't be on the Game Awards. But chat, listen. Yeah, I shoved it in. Yes, hashtag yay, I shoved it in. Yes, hashtag yay. Even though that sounded bad, but I had to shove a window in. I don't know why I might keep on talking about shoving it in, but hey, it is what it is. So, like I'm saying though, real quick, let's read through this news though. Take Two Interactive has hired the initiative Darren Galaffer, Darren Galaffer, and Brian Horton. Brian Horton, is he familiar with Randy Orton though? Oh, Horton. Okay. To form a studio at 2K, Galaffer and Horton will head an all-new venture following the closure of their former studio. Horton joins as vice president and head of creative, while Galaffer as senior vice president and studio head of developer. What game are they going to make, though? We don't have additional details to share at this time, but look forward to sharing updates on their work in the future, said 2K via IGN. Yeah. Sharing the news on LinkedIn. Yes, LinkedIn. That's what I say, LinkedIn. Gallagher described the studio as an ambitious opportunity, unlike he's taken on before. Huh? Wait a minute. Louis, Bloodborne 2 gets announced at the Game Awards. I would gladly buy another PS5 Pro. Why? Pronounced Gallagher. Is it Gallagher? It's Gallagher. Okay, got it. Gallagher. Grr. Sorry about that. I need to do that. Sorry. So, who's closing? Nobody's closing. But this is interesting, though, to read. Because remember, he used to work in Perfect Dark, and all of a sudden he's over here. He got hired over there. Gallagher was founded and led the initiative in 2018, which was working on Perfect Dark reboot with Crystal Dynamics. Horton was creative director at Microsoft, leading the creative vision and execution as the initiative during this project. In July 2025, Microsoft sweeping layoffs across its gaming division, which included the closure of the initiative and cancellation of Perfect Dark. I'll get you, Jacob, 1 second. The redundancies were part of a larger 4% cut in staff at Microsoft, which affected around 9,000 employees, which we all know that, by January something, of course. Even Joey predicted this. Simple. Take-Two was reporting in talks to fund and publish Perfect Dark following initiative's closure. After allegedly spending 2 months in negotiations with multiple parties to find funding, the firms involved were unable to come to terms over long-term ownership of the Perfect Dark franchise. So basically, they're trying to sell, it seems. In September 2025, Gallagher announced his departure. Yes, his departure from He described his tenure as an incredible journey which came to close with the wind down of the Perfect Dark and the initiative. While the chapter's ending sooner than hope, the spirit, talent, and achievements of the team will live on well beyond the project. I'm grateful to Xbox for the opportunity, to our partners for their support, and to the community for their belief in what we were creating. Uh-oh. So, chat, this one's a weird one, though. I mean, yeah. Let's see what they can pull out, because at the end, pause, I know that sounded bad, but at the end of the day, though, I mean, why hire these guys, though? Because, I mean, they're working in Perfect Dark. We all basically know that Perfect Dark was an alpha stage. It was a big problem, but I think the problem was in general, though. But, then they hired these guys over here, and now it's kind of interesting. Are they actually going to make a Perfect Dark game, or did they actually get, the deal going for Perfect Dark? I mean, we don't know now, but it looks interesting that they hired these two guys. But yeah, I mean, I saw this news and I wanted to get it over with you guys because I was like, that's a weird one, though. I mean, they got these guys from over there from the initiative, which the project did not go too well over there on Microsoft. And they hired them over here to form a new 2K studio. And what game are they going to make? I don't know. But hey, since 2K was in negotiation with Microsoft for Perfect Dark, maybe it can happen. Let's wait and see, Chad. I mean, I have hopes that it can happen, though. I have hopes that it can happen, that I can sit there, reboot this sucker, and get Perfect Dark along the way. And who better to do than Take-Two? Why not? Right? So Jacob Noah with 100 sex super. He says, I discovered today that when Embracer was at its best rate, it had around 120 studios. Mind blowing. Really, but Xbox is the biggest publisher now with 40 studios, and they could achieve 60 studios. Yep. The thing is, Embracer, well, let me say something, Jacob. Embracer owned everything. Even my mama. No, I'm just kidding. They did not own my mama. But at the end of the day, though, they own pretty much everything. I mean, if you saw a studio out there just hanging out there, just there, it was probably Embracer Studio. I mean, they had a huge shit out there. We talked about this so many times. And during the ABK deal, and Silent knows, because we did talk a lot and we did rant a lot, the whole ABK deal thing. And oh my God, they really did have a ton of studios compared to Xbox, because they were saying that Xbox is a monopoly, blah, blah, and all this stuff. I even said Embracer could even do its own console and make exclusives, and yeah. But the thing is, and the truth is behind all that, because remember one thing, what did we learn about the ABK deal is that the word exclusive was weaponized for their benefit, right? For the Sony fanboys' benefit. Pretty much didn't do shit. Exclusives didn't do shit. Sony's main money source was Call of Duty. That's what we learned from the ABK deal. Not these exclusives, not all of that crap they were going out there saying, yeah, people buy their console because of exclusives. Oh, and first-party titles. Oh, but who's making first-party titles these days? It's between Nintendo and Xbox, but why ain't nobody buying Xbox since they're making first-party studios, first-party games out there, right? Yeah. Silent Cypher says, Louis, if Bloodborne 2 gets announced at the TGAs, I will give zero shits and not buy a PS5 or Pro. Louis they didn't get perfect dark IP. Xbox still owns it. Because, but the thing is though, Jacob, you can sit there and negotiate stuff. Remember we were talking about this yesterday on how people, oh look who's here. My brother HDK. Today's Tuesday. I gotta, you know what, today, HDK, I gotta go hang out with you guys. It's been a while since I hang out with you and Mike Mullis. How you guys doing, man? Jesus, it's been months. How you doing, bro? How you doing, man? So happy to see you here. Embrace your own Louis mama. Yep. Hashtag embrace your own Louis mama. They own everything, man. I'm not kidding you. I mean, even the toilet you sat on, they owned it. Embracer had everything. I mean, now they're selling stuff, but yeah. So, yeah, remember we're talking about the partnerships, Jacob? I mean, all they got to do is sit there and talk to Xbox and make a partnership and just make the IP. That's it. Work on it, make the IP. That's all they got to do. I mean, if Take Two really believes that they can actually deliver, they were negotiating to get the IP, and they can sit there with Microsoft, work out a deal, and say, hey, listen, I want to get your IP and make you the game. Microsoft can say yes. I mean, did they get a good buck right there? But yeah, that's how it is. Buy another PS5 Pro for one game as well. Seriously? Why would I? To do what? It's like, I mean, look, I got, okay, listen, all right? Listen. What that tells me is you can't be that lazy. All you got to do is unplug the damn PS5 and take it to another room and use it. And play where you gotta go, and that's gonna take you like around 2 or 3 minutes to unplug and plug it back in. I mean, it's not that hard to do, unless if I don't know something that the PS5 Pro has a puzzle in it that should last like 30 minutes in order to get the HDMI out. I mean, I'm just saying though, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but why? For what? Oh, I see now. They're scared to move around the console too much because the liquid metal might spill. Yeah, that could be it. Yeah. Louis with the slander right there, yeah. I'm just messing, but look, don't. Come on, man. Come on, not like this, man. I mean, if you said, if I see Bloodborne coming out, I'm going to get the Steam machine, I would have been like, good, go ahead. Another extra console is nice, it's cool. Another system for you to have fun with, it's awesome. Pause, even though that sounded bad, but yeah. But buy an extra PS5 for what? I mean, I'm still scratching my head. Why would you need an extra one in your house, though? I mean, I got 3 consoles. 3. I got a Nintendo Switch right here, an Xbox, and the other day I sent my PS5 I even said it to my cousin's husband because he has a broken foot and he can't leave home for him to play games. And I even have a PC. I can't even move around with all these boxes. So imagine another console to do what? It's just going to sit there and do nothing. It's money badly spent, though. I mean, I'm giving you the advice, though. But if you want to go ahead and get it, that's on you, though. That's on you. Thanks for that $100, man. Oh, thank you, baby money. You're going to send me $100. Thank you for that, brother. Really appreciate it, man. Really do. Oh, you're saying to Jacob, thanks. No, that's 10 sec. That's $10, I think. So Jacob Nova says, Louis, the best thing Xbox can do is more acquisition wise because Phil said we continue to looking at studios is to buy studios and only studios for years if they want publishers only after 6 years. I mean, yeah, like remember we talked about this? They can buy smaller studios, not buy all these huge fanatics, crazy studios. Like we want to go through that ABK thing again and again and again and again. Even though right now they pretty much please the whole ABK, CMA, and all that stuff. They said, okay, listen, we don't want to stay stuck here. We want to make money. So now they're showing them that because pretty much the CMA and the and CMA and FTC and all those guys, what it did was gave Microsoft the idea to make more money, and that's what they're doing now. They're making a shit ton of money. That's all they're doing right now. Pink Charisma says, hey, I got a 360. Hey, I got an Xbox 360 back in the day just for UFC Undisputed with my friends playing it. We're on 360, laugh out loud. Oh, Lord. You own consoles, but not enough PS5 Pros. Oh, no. You own consoles, Louis, but not enough PS5 Pro. I do not want a damn PS5 Pro to do what? I mean, look, here's the thing, though, right? Listen. I got a 3080 here. If I want to look at details, graphics, play in ultra settings and everything, all I got to do is probably buy a better monitor, probably because I got a 2K monitor, and just set this SOB in Ultra. And man, I gotta tell you something, man. I look at everything so good, so nice, it's beautiful. If I want to look at graphics, but the thing is, graphics are just graphics for me. All I care is about the gameplay. How do I move around? How do I shoot? How do I blow up things? How do I, put a bomb in the toilet? Stuff like that. That's all I care about. I just want to shoot, blow up things, and slash and hack and chop heads off in the video game, of course. But that's what I want to do in the game. I don't want to be like, oh, birdie. What? And you got a bad guy over here in Call of Duty shooting your ass up? Hell no, I don't want that over here. Nah. John TJ with a beautiful awesome $2 super chat. He says, read the full list of IPs that Discovery WB owns. TJ, what the hell did I do to you, man? Why do you want me to read all that shit? I mean, just movies alone, they have like 150,000 movies. Probably. Jesus, they have a shit ton of things to read. I mean, they got DC, they got... Man, WB is like Embracer. They own everything, even my mama. And one thing... If it was one time to play 3 consoles, time is key. No point one collecting dust. JCD Rico, 100%, man. That's what sucks, man. Time is the thing that gets us right now. It's the thing. That's the thing that gets us. And look, the Nadella comment about what's it called? I forgot now. What's that thing called? I use it a lot to watch Saved by the Bell and stuff like that. Yes, chat. I do watch Saved by the Bell. What's that thing called? TikTok. So the comment that Nadella made by TikTok, people didn't understand that, and like I said, it's all about time. TikTok takes time away. Yesterday, I watched a full episode of Saved by the Bell. That's a 20-minute video in TikTok. Pretty good episode too, even though I've seen them all, but hey, good stuff. But hey, at the end of the day, though, that's what they're facing. And look at this now, because this news, Jake Onova sent me this, and I said, you know what, we got to cover this because this is super important. This is something big. And yes, wow, these guys are on the hunt too. And that's why Microsoft is saying this is our competition. It's not even PlayStation, not even Nintendo, because you know why? These guys got the cash to do whatever the fuck they want. Just like what Microsoft did, Microsoft said, hey, I'm getting ABK. They went in there and got ABK. They went through all that stuff. And now we got a big giant out here, one of the biggest giants out there in cloud and technology, and that is Netflix. And they were looking into buying EA and even Disney. Holy shit. I'm wondering where the blue hell do these guys get this money? I mean, seriously, where do they get this money to buy all this stuff? Another report from Bloomberg says Netflix once looked at making some very large buys long before its plan to take the Warner Bros. Became public. According to a report, the company talked about the idea of acquiring Electronic Arts, Disney, and even Fox. But none of these turned into real offers. Look at that shit. The report says the discussions happened during internal talks about Netflix's long-term strategy. At the time, the company's leader went back and forth on whether it made sense to buy already established plans, especially since Netflix is usually known for building things on its own. I mean, to be honest, though, if they wanted to get into gaming, right? If they said, okay, I'm going to go into gaming, let's do this. The Jet Season Sours from PlayStation. Okay, I'll go check it out. Jacob. I'll go check it out. You should own 3 or 6 PS5 Pros. Hell no, I ain't buying no damn PS5 Pro. I got an Xbox buying Take-Two after 6 years. What? You call that now? I mean, I don't know about that, though. I mean, look, if it does happen, that's going to be a long conversation. I don't even know if I'll be here in 6 years, but damn. That's going to be a long conversation, though. That's going to be a long conversation right there. Terminal Brigade on Xbox, everybody. New DM, Jeff T. Cesaros. PlayStation said, Cesaros or VGA. Louis, read my chat. 82 billion was a debt loan. Oof, my God. So, let's keep reading. The report says the discussion happened during internals. Okay, I already read that. Bloomberg notes the co-founder Reed Hastings is seen as someone who avoids major deals because he prefers to grow the company in a slower, more controlled way. Yalla says the leadership team debated pursuing just about every major asset put up for sale, including Electronic Arts Inc. and Fox. It also says that they talked to Disney as a possible target. Damn, they really do have a ton of money to go out here and buy stuff. Even with those conversations, nothing moved forward. Bloomberg reports that Netflix executives struggled to agree on any of the ideas and worried about paying more than the companies were worth. The report says the team didn't want to hurt stock price by overpaying for an asset that traded at a much lower multiple. Ahead of the Warner Bros. Announcement, Netflix CEO Greg Peters spoke about big mergers in general. He said one should have a reasonable amount of skepticism around big media mergers. They don't have an amazing track record, which made people think Netflix would avoid large acquisitions altogether. Now the company is preparing for its massive Warner Bros. Deal set for 2026, which could bring studios like NetherRealm, Rocksteady, TT Games, and Avalanche under its control. Meanwhile, Paramount is also trying to buy Warner Bros. With a hostile offer, which we all saw out there that Paramount's looking to buy this company too. But that's the thing, though. Paramount has a debt because look, last year we saw this happen, right? Last year we saw that Sony wanted to go ahead and buy Paramount with I think the company's called Apollo. They were coming together in a partnership to go ahead and buy Paramount for 30 billion. And all of a sudden Paramount goes out here and says, okay, shit, 6 billion today. I mean, not six, 108 billion today. I'm going to acquire WB. But wait, you guys were for selling 30 billion, didn't happen, or 30, was it 32? I think it was 32 billion, and it didn't happen. But now you guys out of a year, just a year, you guys multiply that number by 4 or 5 times? How the hell did y'all do that in a year and something? I mean, you gotta have something making you up for you to go ahead and buy this shit like crazy. Jesus. Vegeta ATEG says the company that buys W Resources Soundverse is my friend. I mean, look, if they do that, that's fantastic. But the thing is that I finally understand, right? And I hope that the world understands this. Well, I mean, not finally, because everybody knew that what Phil meant by the competition thing, right? That's not Nintendo, it's not PlayStation. I finally understood this. Because at the end of the day, though, they got to face these monsters. I mean, imagine if Netflix went out there, got EA, got Disney, got, what's it called? Got also WB. Shit. I mean, they have a lot of money to spare. Whew. And that's billions and billions and billions of dollars. The good thing is that the guys sat there and they said, I don't want to get, well-established stuff, especially, how EA was going. I mean, EA is being bought by the Saudi Arabia team over there. Wasn't it Saudi Arabia, something like that? They're being bought over there. But, we see that they had a massive debt. They had a massive debt. So the thing is, if they went and bought EA, tried to pay off the debt and everything, pretty much, they could probably make a couple bucks, along the way. But at the end of the day, would it actually work on the long term? That is something that's interesting, though. Like WB right now is in massive trouble. Hollywood is in massive trouble right now because Hollywood even says, I don't want this deal to go through. They don't. They're scared. Because at the end of the day, it's going to affect them. I mean, for example, here we were talking about how cinemas were closing down in the Dominican Republic. We had two or 3 cinemas closing down because people are not going to the movies anymore. People are sitting at home, watching movies on Netflix, watching movies on. I don't know if you guys heard me one day here, and I even said they are in trouble. I think it was like a year ago I had this conversation. I said even cinemas are in trouble because with this whole cloud and you streaming your videos, people just don't want to go to the movie theater anymore. They just don't. They just don't. That's why they keep on bringing all these classic movies to the movie theaters, to bring back the experience. Like, for example, Jaws, for you to go ahead and watch Jaws, like how it was in the movie theater, stuff like that. They're trying to bring that back so that people can go into the movies. I mean, that's the strategy that I'm seeing. It's a theory strategy, but I'm saying that. But Netflix getting this, could it destroy Hollywood? I mean, Hollywood, you guys need to pump up the things. I mean, you guys have been in trouble for years, to be honest, though, in cinemas and everything. You guys have been in trouble. First off, your tickets are a bit expensive. That's one. Two, your popcorn is mad expensive. I mean, shit, for you to get a popcorn candy and shit, it's like $30. I'm just saying I'm just saying because I remember when I lived in the States, it was like $15 or $20 when I lived in the States. I don't know nowadays, it's probably $30 to get popcorn and shit. Probably, I don't know. I'm in the chat. If I'm wrong, just tell me, you know? John TJ with a $5 super. He says AT&T owns Discovery. W Paramount wants to buy it from AT&T. Really? Hmm. Wow. Jesse James don't like being around people. Man, Jesse James is not gonna ever be a person I will ever shake his hand because he doesn't like to be around people. Damn. I'm never gonna meet Jesse James. Doesn't like to be around people. No, 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 no. This is already going to have issues clearing regulators. So Trump even said it may be too big of an acquisition. Yeah. So here's the thing, though, right? If because look, we all know we have always said this. I'll get you, Jacob. Always said this, right? That mergers take a lot of time. We know this from the ABK deal. They take a lot of time. It was like, what was it, a year and a half, and it took two to get ABK in, right? It took like 2 years to get ABK in. So this one is a pretty big one. It's going to take them a while to get WB in, and it's got to face all these regulator talks and everything. And they're going to have a huge fight because now you have Hollywood facing you, you have politics even facing you too. So you got to go in there and fight this off, see what you can do. It's a big ass acquisition. And if they do everything and the regulators and everybody sees that everything is good, of course they'll let the buy go through. Yeah, I don't even go out to eat. I stay out of sight of my mind. Okay, I get you. I get you. Last movie I saw in theaters was Deadpool 2. Last movie I saw in theaters was I saw Naked Gun, the new one, which was pretty funny. And I saw what was that one with the kids running around, like Homie Missiles, something. It was called Missiles. I forgot the name of it. Jacob Nova says, remember that Savvy AK Saudi Arabia bought EA? Well, Paramount hostile bid to WB is including funds from three Arabian funds, and Piff Piff is both a subsidiary and owned by Savvy AK Saudi Arabia. Damn! There you go. But that's the thing, though. They're going to be in debt, though. With if they don't please them, they're going to have to sell it to them or give it to them, pretty much. Wow. Man, like I said, I don't know where this money's coming from, but Jesus, it's good to know that's coming from over there. Maybe we got to move to Saudi Arabia to get rich. Shit, because they got all this money in the back. Shit, $108 billion? Damn. Weapons, yeah. Streaming is the future. Facts. Yeah, streaming is the future. Cloud gaming is the future. It's the future. And yeah, Disney owns Pixar, Marvel, and Star Wars. Why the hell did they even consider it? They would have weighed the regular rage 1 trillion times more than Xbox buying ABK, you mean? Why would they even consider it? Here's the thing, though, right? When you have the money, Jacob, if you got the money, you got to sit there, you got the money, you start looking for things, right? Because the thing is, it gets to a point where it just stays stuck, and you got a shit ton of cash that you got to move around. So if you got a shit ton of cash to move around, and you can say, okay, let me see if I can go out there and purchase this or get that. If they had the money to go ahead and purchase Disney, if they had the money to go ahead and get EA, if they had the money to get WB and all three companies together, then they're able to take the risk. Now, the thing is, these guys sit down, and before they shell out all that ton of money, they sit down and look how the business is going, how it's doing. Let's see how it goes and all this stuff before they make that move. Because, for example, Disney for a while has been kind of blowing up. Has been sliding down. Good thing they didn't consider buying it. EA was sliding down until the Battlefield release. Battlefield really pushed up EA for a little bit, which is a good thing on their side. So imagine if they would have purchased during that time they were considering and purchase it. It would have been it would have been probably some landfalls or something bad might go around to them. Because right now Disney is looking to recover because, of course, sometimes things are up, right? Yeah, sometimes things are up, high up, they are up. But all of a sudden it goes and they fall down because they start making stupid stuff, making stupid ideas, making weird stuff out there that people are like, oh, I don't like this, I'm out. I'm not watching Disney, or I'm out of Disney Plus, or I did not like the new Star Wars, or I did not like this. Like, for example, I keep saying, Disney, do a fucking Darth Vader series, TV series. We need a Vader TV series. If you guys do that shit, you guys are gonna be rocking. You guys got the guy who did Anakin, who does a good Vader. Get him in there. I don't know why they haven't done that. You see what I mean? They're actually, a good side of things. We're getting a Mandalorian movie. I love Mandalorian. I love Baby Yoda. They're awesome characters. But at the end, though, we don't need that shit. What we need is a good Darth Vader show. We need Sith shows. I don't know why they're not doing it. I think Netflix only had $20 billion to put down on that buy. Really? You think so? I think they have a shit ton of money, though. Wacko Gaming says, I only watch 10 minutes of TV a week. I mostly get online gaming and playing in my free time. Well, usually me, during the weekends, I watch a lot of movies. I watch a lot of TV shows because it's the time, where me and the missus sit down and watch stuff. You sit there, watch stuff, and just enjoy. Louis MS said they have big plans for next year to celebrate about 25. What do you think it is? Oh, that's a good question. What I think it is? Ooh, man. Disney owns ABC, ESPN. It's bigger than just movies, 100%. There you go. That's how it is. I mean, if they had the money to shell out and buy all this stuff, damn, they got tons of cash laying around that they got to invest. Mav, what's up? Good morning. How you doing, Mav? What's up, Mav? It's been a while. How you doing? Fun speculation in the building. Good morning, Mav. What's up? How you doing, man? Disney owns ABC, ESPN. Yeah, that's the thing, though. And this is why, like I said, Phil Spencer literally made it clear. These are not the companies. I mean, look at Netflix. Netflix was even like I said, it's considering buying these game companies. Do you know why? For them to get the cloud moving, to get things going and everything. Lloyd, did you see the rumor Pisser 2.0 update coming up next year? Wow, it sounds amazing. Good. I'm happy for you guys. But at the end of the day, though, what am I going to do with that? Because look, let me tell you something. It comes out, and listen, it's going to take time to make it better. Just getting ready for more. Oh, nice. I have not played Arc Raiders because I've been busy playing Dave the Diver. I gotta finish Dave the Diver though. I don't want to finish it though. It's one of those games I'm gonna start crying if I finish it because it's so much fun. I'm gonna cry, man. I'll be like, it's so much fun. But yeah, with the Pistol Tech, though, I mean, look, I hope they really do advance into it and make it better. Because at the end of the day, if they make it better, more devs might look into it and use it for their, to further development, though. Because that's the thing about PS5 Pro. It doesn't have every game, using the Pistol Tech. Or using the PS5 Pro Enhanced, as they say. But, yeah, I hope it gets better for you guys. So you're watching movies all weekend instead of having shows? Laugh out loud. Well, listen, the thing is, I can't sit here all day do shows. I got to pay attention. Because if not, I don't want to be kicked out of this house. I really worked hard to get this apartment. How it is. You get kicked out. It's a problem right there. So does Netflix own every single one of Warner Movies, TV shows, and games? If the buy goes through, they'll pretty much own everything. Movies, everything. So that means that, the service is going to get pumped up with WB stuff. We're going to get Batmans. We're going to get pretty much Supermans, everything in there, right? Which already had it in there because, I've seen Batman several times in Netflix. What else have I seen? I've seen several stuff in there, But at the end of the day, though, if it does go through, they'll own everything. And plus, they'll own one of the biggest, gaming guys out there, which is Rocksteady, and get those guys working on the Batman and all this stuff. Nice. Have fun playing Halo campaign with PS5 Pro. I cannot wait to put the Halo campaign involved on my 3080, see what it looks like. So, how many times is Sony going to trick their fanboys with Pisser? uh, huh. How about let's change that? How about we say this? How about we say how many times are they gonna trick us with the FSR, with all that shit? Man, I'm getting tired of that shit. Why don't you use good hardware and just get the graphics pumping instead of using all this techie stuff, this AI stuff to get the graphics better? That's what I say though. I hope Netflix turns Batman into Batgirl Power. They did a Batgirl TV show though. I don't know what happened to it though. It got canceled, right? There was a Batgirl TV show. It got canceled. There was another one, right? Yeah. I remember that happened though. Yeah. Wasn't it? It was like 5 or 6 episodes or something like that. It's over 9,000. But yeah, bring it back to it, guys. But here's the thing though. They gotta compete all this stuff. Imagine, okay, Chad, I'll give you a big example. Imagine that the Netflix buy goes through. It goes through. Imagine those guys pumping out the WB content into Netflix. You know how much time that's going to take away from people who actually game just to go watch Netflix? That's going to ramp up a lot of money into Netflix. It's going to ramp up a lot of money into it. And that was the point about Nadella going out there saying, hey, TikTok is a competitor. Because at the end of the day, it does take time away from all of us. But PS fans say pixel tech on PS5 Pro is better than on PC, Louis. Well, I mean, okay, listen. On their defense, though, right? Since they don't go and explore like we've all done, we go out there and explore. We try new things. We try VR. We try what else? We try climbing up a tree. We try new bicycles, motorcycles, stuff like that. All they do is sit down on this box. It's like you telling someone, listen, Toyota is a good car. And all they have had is Mercedes. They're like, no, Toyota sucks. It's a bad car, blah, blah, blah. They are never going to test it out. They are never going to test it out. Even though Mercedes-Benz is actually a better car, though. But shit, Toyotas are good cars. I mean, Toyotas I've seen out there doing 1 million miles. 2 million. I've not seen a Mercedes-Benz do that, When someone is tired, they can watch 5 hours on Netflix. If you're tired, you can game 2 hours max. Yep. That's true. Well, now here's the trick, though, and I know Silent Cypher is going to say the same thing. I don't know if it happens to you guys. Watch 5 hours on Netflix. I'll tell you what. I usually, if I'm tired, I turn on Netflix, put on, let's say, a show or a movie, and all of a sudden the movie ends up watching me. But while I'm sleeping, Netflix keeps on playing movies or keeps on doing something else. Huh. Too many catchphrase acronyms. PSR, FSR, VRR, VRS, RTX, FX, RDNA, VCR, blah, 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 blah. None of these mean anything to me, just what I see in my eyes. 100%. I keep saying that. It's like, look, if they don't go out and explore, like for example, I got a 3080 in this PC. If I want to look at graphics, I turn on my 3080, put everything in Ultra, and I'll probably see more details than I do on a PS5 Pro. But it's just simple details. Now, what do I care about? The gameplay. I care about shooting. I care about hacking and slashing. I care about, what am I going to do in the game? I'm not going to stop in Call of Duty while a bad guy's shooting at me and say, hey, look at my shadow. Like, why am I going to do that? Look, my shadow's perfectly round. Why? So let me go ahead and catch this what Jacob sent me at the end. That's how it is, though. It doesn't mean nothing to me. And listen, not only that, not all games are Pixel Tech enhanced or PS5 Pro enhanced. That's another problem out there. You guys bought a PS5 Pro to ask the question, hey, or is this game coming to PS5 Pro enhanced? Why should I even ask that question? I spent $800 on this damn machine. Why should I have to go ask the dev they're going to make the game for PS5 Pro enhanced? Why do I even have to ask that question? Jesus. Ooh, nice. So Jacob Nova sends me that Saros. There's going to be more stuff on Saros in, let me show this real quick, in the Game Awards. Also, Tomb Raider is going to make a comeback, which I don't know why they announced this stuff. Seriously, Jeff, Stop announcing stuff. Shut up. Just do the damn thing. Stop hyping stuff, or at least like you did with the statue, which I'll tell you something, Chad. I finally figured out what the statue is. And this is what I think the statue is, Chad. And I got to be honest with you guys about this one. You guys are going to laugh about it, but it's true, though. I think the statue is, and this is true, though. This is what I think of the statue is. I think what Jeff Keighley did was he grabbed an Xbox, he put it out there in the desert, and he took a massive dump on the Xbox. That's what I think it was. That he poured his heart and soul into it. That's why the demons are covering the Xbox. And you know that red thing is the red ring of lights. And of course, I'm kidding. That's not it. But at the end of the day, that's what I think the statue is. Look at that. Matt says, just excited for most games will be on every device, more hardware options for people. 100%. That's all I'm excited for. That's all I care about for all the time. Statues and nothing burger. Hey, it's a big announcement though, but you know, me, because I saw media talk the statue. The statue, what is that statue? I just said, listen, Jeff took a big crap on an Xbox and that's it. You know, he put all those demons in there so the Xbox cannot come out anymore, you know? Louis, I can understand Netflix looking at EA and Fox before WB, but this is one of the hugest companies. Yep, it is, Jacob. But here's the thing, though. If they got the cash to shell out, they can go ahead and offer it. Because that's the part I don't understand. Right now, like, look, with everything that's going on in the world right now, everything. Fucking it. Well, I mean, if that's, listen, if that's the Dora game, I'm playing it. I'm playing that Dora game because that mean I can get, you know, all those monsters and everything to come and get Dora? Heck yeah, I'm going to throw Dora out there. Dora, come get him. You're tired. Same here. I'm tired of hearing the damn statue. Like everywhere I go, like I'm looking for news. All of a sudden, there's helicopter. Yeah, keep flying. Go, go, go. Okay, it's away from the danger zone. Good. Because, you know, sometimes helicopters fly, but, you know, if that helicopter starts failing, that thing is going to start spinning. I don't want it to land over here. No, no. Dora rescues boots from 100%, 100%. We can understand. But, yeah, that's the thing, though, right? If they got the money to shell out, Jacob, they're going to shell it out no matter what. If they got the money, they're going to offer. That's actually really is, Saros. I'll be very disappointed because everyone wanted to be something in an unannounced huge game. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I mean, for what it seems though, and I think I saw a post from Danny Pena, and somebody was like, "It's what is this game? I think it was Shinobi or something. If it's a remake of Shinobi, that would be fantastic because it's got the Beast, like the or Ultra Beast. I think it was no Ultra Beast, Ultra Beast. Sorry, not Shinobi, Ultra Beast. Sorry. I think yeah, that's what I saw out there. They were comparing like the statues with the Beast. I think it was from that Sega game or something. Like a really old classic game. And Danny even said, if that's it, that would be dope. I mean, that would be dope. That actually gets announced, though. But at the end of the day, though, damn, stop with the damn statue. Just wait till the Game Awards. Let's go ahead and see it. Damn. Watch it be a God of War. Oh, Lord. More people talk about the statue than they will buy Salt Rosette. That probably will too, though. I mean, shit. Because that's another one, though. Just, people buying games these days, especially big AAA titles. Oof. It's Redfall 2, the Sunday. Can you imagine that? Oh, hell no. Hey, it could be Blade, though. It could be Blade. Why not? It's got wolves. It's got all this stuff. It could be Blade, though. It's got demons. It can't be Blade. Yeah. But anyways, though, let's forget about that statue. Let's talk about the whole Netflix thing. You know, shit. Like I said, though, imagine them getting WB, pumping in that content in there. It's going to take time away from gaming. A lot of people are going to sign up to Netflix. They're going to make big bucks. That's why, you know, these companies are out here trying to expand the cloud because that's what people are usually doing now. They're watching or playing games on every device. That's why the whole definition of Microsoft saying, okay, I want to expand everything everywhere, right? I want to expand everything everywhere because at the end of the day, they're taking the Netflix route. They are. Because imagine that Netflix gets serious and they say, okay, let's get into gaming. Hey, WB, do me a favor. Make me a Batman game. Let's start it all over again. Let's start from the beginning. Let's start with the Batman Origins, and head down the road and make me, another Batman game. And hey, the story's different than how it was before. And it just keeps getting better, better, better. I mean, they're gonna pump in a lot, and I do mean a lot of money from just that game. And you can play it on the Netflix app or Netflix this or Netflix that. Of course, they're going to drop it on every console, yeah, because at the end of the day, that's how these companies make money. But in general, though, Netflix is going to make big bucks just from that game, because that's the part people don't understand. That's the part people don't see. These companies need to make money. It's not by fanboys saying, "Oh, we need exclusives. Oh, we need this. We need that." No, 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 no. No. That's not going to get us anywhere. That's not going to get the company anywhere. What that does is, when they start putting the games everywhere, that they really get the gamer that plays on mobile, they get the gamer that plays on tablet, they get the gamer that plays on handhelds, everything to come ahead and buy the game or subscribe to the service. That's what these companies want. They want that cash. Because right now, guys, and I'll be honest with you, I mean, look, I never, how can I, man, let me see if I can find my cell phone. Hold on, my other cell phone. Let me see if I can get one real quick. Let's see if it's in here. If it's in here, I'll show you guys chat real quick. Let me see. 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 Oh. No, it's not in here. Oh. Okay. I'll use it as an example. Back in the day when you had flip phones, right? Remember the flip phones? We had Motorola B3. We had the Motorola StarTech, which was really good flip phone. That shit, in order to type hello, it took you 10 minutes, right? Huh? Oh, Lord, Jacob, you gotta make a comment like that. So, like I'm saying though, remember the flip phones, how they were? I could have never imagined that these days, when the cell phones were actually pumping up, right? Like I said, flip phones and everything, I could never imagine that these days I can actually watch a movie right here. And that's what I do sometimes. Sometimes I'm in bed, I go into TikTok and I watch TV shows, I watch a whole bunch of stuff right on TikTok. I do that all the time. And that's 20 minutes that Xbox lost. That's 20 minutes that PlayStation lost. That's 20 minutes that I'm watching movies on here. 20 minutes I could have been using it to play a game. Or 20 minutes I could be here streaming. Or 20 minutes I could be, doing something. That's what these machines are doing. And that's why they want you to that's why they want to put these games everywhere. What do you think the whole court battle between, Google and and Apple, to try to open those stores so Microsoft can get in there and say, here, you got the app in here, now you get to play the games on the app, have fun. That's what they want. That's what they want. So while instead of us watching TikTok, instead of us watching a movie Netflix on our cell phone, we could be there just shooting things up and doing stuff on our machines. That's the whole point. What if they made a Mass Effect Perfect Dark crossover game? Mass Effect Perfect Dark crossover game. How in the blue hell is that going to work, though? I don't know. That's a good question, though. Oh, Lord, Jacob. No, not like that, Jacob. No. It was confirmed not to be Sorrows 2, but does it mean not it? I mean, if we watch, let's go see something real quick. Hold on. Let's go watch some gameplay from Sorrows. I mean, I remember they had a gameplay trailer. Let me go see. Okay. Sorrows. Let's go to YouTube. Let's go grab something from Sorrows. I gotta see something because I don't think that statue has something to do with Sorrows, though. No, I'm not gonna read it, Jacob. No. Not like that. No, Jacob. No. How much is of this sunlight? Let me see. But they're facing machines though, so I don't see like facing the monsters or something like that. It's just machines being monsters though. Machine shooting at him. Yeah, I see statues on here. But yeah, it could be the statue, could be Sorrows though. It could be Chad. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I mean, I'm watching some gameplay though. And it could be Saros. I mean, that statue could be the game Saros. I mean, just I'm just watching some stuff from like scenery, stuff like that. Oh yeah, there's monsters in the game, so yeah, that could be it. He's facing monsters, so yeah, it could be Saros, guys. Here, let me put this gameplay right here so you guys can see it. All right, yeah, so it's there. So yeah, share screen. All right, let's go. Theater mode. Okay. All right, so yeah, here's some gameplay from Saros though. I see it's got the weird statues and all that stuff going on in here, so that could be it. Yeah, that could be Saros. Yeah. That's what the statue could be. Yeah, 100%. It could be that though, because you got the weird figurines, the sun dies and all that stuff. Yeah, that could be that weird statue out there that people are talking about. So yeah, it could be Saros though. That's what it can be. Because look at these weird statues on this side though. And then you have them facing big ass monsters. Let me see if I can get the big ass monster footage. Like this guy right here. Look at him. Yeah, he's facing monsters. So yeah, it could be it though. What the fuck kind of crossover is that? That's a good question. I don't know. That was like, how would that work though? Yeah, let me see this right here. It does look like the eye thing. It does though. But yeah, Chad, it's announced. We're gonna get Star Wars gameplay, over there at the Game Awards. That's a good thing. We see that. We're also gonna get a new Tomb Raider announced in there. But I don't know why they just yeah. Yeah. I don't care about the statue. I don't either. It's just that people are talking about the damn statue though. It's like every time you go look for news, it's the statue, the statue, the statue. Yeah. But chat, that's the whole situation with Netflix. And no, Jacob, I'm not gonna read the chat. No, because you're making fun of things. No, you mom's real name is King Kamanika. Who the hell was King Kamanika? Good Lord, Jacob, come on, man, I like this. Oh Lord, you're not watching the Game Awards either? Okay. Am I still rolling, or did this thing freeze? Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm still rolling. Okay. I thought it was froze though. Man, why is my internet looking so awful today? Is my video looking bad, chat, or is it me? Because I'm trying. Let me go see on another thing. Oh, let me see if I can get Twitch up here. Where's Twitch though? I had Twitch earlier. Oh. Okay, got better. Okay, it was just me. It was on my side, I guess. It was on my side. Sorry about that, chat. It was just looking weird all of a sudden, like the internet froze. So Lara Croft is not hot. Everyone says we're back to that conversation. Oh Lord. Well, I mean, look, Lara Croft is supposed to be hot though. I mean, that's how we fall into that trick when we were young kids. I mean, we saw that gorgeous lady on the because I always ask everyone, did someone during that age actually sit there and finish Tomb Raider back in the day? No joke. I don't know anyone that sat there back in the day and finished the game. I'm not kidding. That's some funny stuff right there. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, seriously, I just don't. I mean, she's supposed to look good. I mean, that's how we know Lara Croft. I mean, we can't make Lara Croft like, no, just can't. Yeah. But again, if I'm gonna play a Lara Croft game, it's gotta be a Lara Croft game. I mean, to be honest though, she might not have the looks or have the looks or not, but if it's a good game, I'm going to play it. I don't care what she looks. No, I'm just gonna go in and play it. I'm not gonna fall for that trick when I was a young kid back in the day where she had those nice curves and everything. Once you got the game, she had Madonna. What is it? Madonna Braun. I was like, huh? Why is she wearing a Madonna Braun? Don't look like this in the poster. The CD cover. Oh man, miss those days, guys. I miss those days. I miss those days where you can grab a box and just look at it. You're like, oh shit, this is cool. When you flip it, you're like, man, I want to play this game, man. You got like, for example, if you guys remember the Metal Gear box in Nintendo, it had Kyle Reese. So I was like, oh, that's Kyle Reese. Yes, it's Kyle Reese. Let's go play this game. I was like, there ain't no damn Kyle Reese. This guy sucks. Oh Lord. Nah, I don't think they'll do that. No, I don't think they'll do that. That would change that. Can't change Lara Croft though. That's a hard change, right? I mean, I can never say never. Yeah. That raises the question: if Lara is fugly, next Playground also the Xbox. Yet before the Black Friday fire sale on the PS5, the next was outselling the PS5. Nice. I'm no doubt. I mean, look, let me tell you something. For the price it is, no doubt. No doubt. No doubt. What that tells me is the Connect could have actually worked. That's what it tells me. If it's selling and it sells well, the Connect could have telling Microsoft that. But at the end of the day, though, I mean, it's $200 machine for you to play games, though. Oh Lord, Jacob, I don't know. I don't know, Jacob. I don't know. I don't know, man. Uh, yeah, they're getting it for the kids. Yeah, it has mostly kid games, though. It does. It has mostly kid games, and it's a lot of fun. And parents can jump in and play with the kids and everything. It looks real fun. The point is, Grifter shitting on Xbox. Don't mention this. Well, Molly Bad, I gotta tell you something. There's a lot of people shitting on Xbox, right? That's if they don't do it, they're not happy. That's what they do. I'm here. Yesterday's show, we talked about this, and I said, and literally the title says Xbox is dead, right? Xbox is dead again because of blame Black Friday sales. Because now it's like they're trying to look for something to talk bad about Xbox, and it was because of Black Friday sales. That's what they did. That's what they did, though. Just to look for something bad because, news has been slow. And that's the truth. When it comes to talk bad about Xbox, the bad Xbox news has been really slow. And since they found one, they decided to take that and shit on it. Let's talk bad about Xbox because they needed that. So Safo says, which comes to mind, where's the question that Safo asked? That was actually a pretty nice question. Let me see. But the real question is, if Lara is fugly, will you still pay for the game? I mean, if the gameplay is good, I'm down for it. I'm not into game for looks. I'm into games for gameplay, man. I mean, look, I'm playing Dave the Diver. I mean, Dave the Diver ain't no damn ass man. A big chubby dude like me. And all he does is go diving. And it's such a funny game. It's hilarious. It's one of the best games I've played this generation. No joke. Well, Molly Bad, I mean, you know what you gotta do, Molly Bad? Do what I do. You know what I do out there on Twitter? What I do on Twitter is I go out and I eat popcorn. That's what I do. Man, is my internet looking bad? Let me check my internet speed. It's looking bad today. Internet speed. Hold on. Speed test. Because I'm seeing my video really ugly today. Let me go check what's going on. If it's a problem with the internet. Because it's weird though. I mean, it was looking good this morning. Because I always check my internet speed. But it's really looking good. If it's looking bad, then I gotta, after I'm done with the show, I gotta what's it called? Hold on, let me see. Then I gotta really do some tests though. Because usually what happens is the modem that I have here slows down a bit. And hold on, chat. Yeah, but yeah, and I understand it's getting old. But you know what? All you gotta do is sit down and eat popcorn. Let them shit all they want. As long as we get games, we're happy. We don't have to care what they say though. Because that's what I do all the freaking time. I go out here and I sit here and I talk about it and just laugh at all the stuff these guys are saying. Saying that the Xbox is dead. Xbox not going anywhere. Oh, the best one. The whole strategy PC thing is weird. It's bad. The Xbox One Ally X is not an Xbox. Okay. All that shit these guys come up with and say stuff. I sit here and I just laugh at them. That's all I do. Just sit there and laugh. Wow, my streams are frozen today. Guys, am I still live though? Let me go check. Am I still live? Am I still here? Uh oh. Okay, I'm still live? Okay, okay. Good, good, good. I was scared though. But like my quality here is looking awful. So that's why I keep on worrying about it. It's looking awful though. But okay. If I'm still live, I'm good then. So like I said though, just sit there and eat your popcorn, just have fun with all those conversations those guys have, and just go out there and just enjoy it. Because at the end of the day, they're always wrong. They can never get something right. And that's what they do all the time. They sit there, they troll, they destroy, they try to, break Xbox in half. That's what they do. And at the end of the day, look, they say there's not going to be another console. They say it's dead. They want Xbox to console war. They want, but the thing is, what's the point of console war? Where's it going to get us to? All it does is get conversations. That's it. But other than that, though, is the console war actually getting the money in? Is it actually bringing in money for the companies? And that's what the companies are looking for is money. They don't give a shit about no damn console war. They don't give a shit about none of that stuff. What they do care about is how am I going to bring the money next to keep this alive? Especially right now, we're in a gen that we have said this 100,000 times. We're in a gen that we see studio closures, we see situations happening, we see layoffs, we see a lot of stuff. Changes are happening. Now we got RAM upping up the price. Like I said, I don't even know where we're heading to because I don't know if by next month or by next year we're gonna get console hikes. We don't know. We just don't know what's happening. This generation, we have not got discounts on consoles yet because usually by now consoles are literally lower than the price it came out. Nowadays, it's there. Exactly. You got it on the dot right there. Have fun. They are taking the fun out of gaming. The media is grooming us to hate games and gaming platforms 100%. That's why I say, like, for example, people talk about Lara Croft and stuff like that. I don't give a shit. If the game is fun, I'm going to buy it and play it. I don't care. Because that's the point. That's what they want. Because of one person's opinion, literally everything gets destroyed. It does. It's like what was that game called? Man, my internet is doing awful. Holy smokes, man! Let me check something, chat, real quick. Because if I gotta reset my modem, I gotta reset my modem real quick because this is not looking good today. All right, so let me sign into Wi-Fi. Speed test. Yeah, because I'm checking my phone though because this is just too weird. But it's super duper slow, chat. My internet's being super duper slow today. Hmm. I know it. Hold on, chat. 1 second, chat. I'm checking something out real quick. Hold on. Don't go away. Don't go away. Say what you say. Do. Such a good song, though. All right, so let's see now. Hold on, chat. 1 second. Let me check something real quick. Be right back, chat. Give me 1 second. Let me check something real quick, and I'll be back in just a second. 90 BPS, 4 MS. Okay. Real quick, though. This is just getting too weird. Chat, let me. The funny thing is that PS fanboys require essay to them. So is the PS fan Switch 2 competing now? And they refuse to answer that question. On Switch 2 manga, the PS fans on Monday. Yeah, that's how it is. They are afraid to say so. It's funny, Sometimes they try because here's the thing though. It's always on Xbox. Yet they don't shit on PC because they cannot destroy a PC. They try to destroy PC fans, but they can't because PC fans will always win, and they cannot shit on Nintendo because Nintendo fans will always win too. They always win. So, chat, real quick, let me restart my modem because I think my modem is the problem right here. The modem that's connected to the computer. Yep, because it's acting really, really, really slow. And the internet keeps dropping down and up, dropping down and up. And my stream is looking ugly right now. So let me just restart the modem and I'll be right back in a jiff. All right, chat, give me 1 second. Hold up a second. Let me do this real fast, real quick. I gotta go down here. Oh, lordy, 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 lordy. All right, let's see if I'm back. Am I back though? Woohoo! I guess I am back. Yep. Am I back though, chat? Am I here? Am I live? Am I back? Hold on a second. Let me see. Wait, is this thing plugged to the Wi-Fi? You can't plug it. No, it's not plugged to the Wi-Fi. Not though. Let me see now. Let me see now. All right, hold on a second, chats. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm still connected though, right? Shoot, this thing is actually going crazy today. Let me see now. Okay, speed. Test cloud. Okay, let's see now. Okay, I guess my end is connected though, so I guess I'm good now. And I don't see. Okay, let's see now. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on. I don't know what's going on with the speed test today. Like the speed test is not working today. None of them are working for me today. What's going on? Okay, I'll check out the DMs. Says feedback I rank is not showing on PEGI website. Announcement is coming very soon. Nice. That's actually good news. I love Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Yes, sir. Such a good game. So let me see. Why is my internet being so slow today? Or is it my streaming device that's being slow today? One second, chat. Sorry about this, chat. I don't know why. I'm back though. Check your WhatsApp, Louis. Okay, I'll check my WhatsApp. John TJ sent me WhatsApp. Sends me a picture. Oh, Warner Bros. WB, TTK Points is spun off from every division, HBO. Oh, Noisy does not own Discovery. They merged their media assets to Warner Media. Am I back though? Because literally, there's like a big problem with this internet speed today. I don't know what's going on. Because over here, everything's perfect though. But on this side though, hmm. Okay, I'm back. Is this better now? Okay. Man, what's going on? Chat, you know what? Let's do this. Let's end the show for today. I mean, I can't seem to fix this. I'm trying my best. No, it's not because of the bills. There's a problem here with the internet. Usually, this happens sometimes. It just goes down and up. So that's what I'm gonna do, chat. I'm just gonna end the show, and we'll be back tomorrow morning on Good Morning Crazy Little Gaming. Just hit the like button, subscribe, and also hit the bell because I can't seem to get it to work. It's being really slow. So I gotta really go back there. I gotta reset the main modem back over there. It's fixed, really, because I'm right now. Like every time I load up the internet, hold on. Every time I load up, like the screen just keeps on. My stream side on the stream side of things, everything's fine though, but there is a problem with the speed. Just focus on when it works. It's not working though. It's like a big problem though. But yeah, either way though, chat. I'm just gonna end the show, chat. So chat, like always, before I go, tell me what you've all been playing. I'm just gonna end the show because I mean I don't know what's going on today with the speed though. There's something happening. Maybe it's a Windows update or something that's coming in. I don't know what it is because it's actually like I'm looking at Twitch though, and Twitch is just keeps on spinning, keeps on. I don't know what's going on today. I definitely don't know my chat. I definitely don't know. But over here is fine though. Why is it fine over here, not over there? Oh, you're good then, Arrows. I mean, if I get this to work right now, I'm gonna stay for a while longer though, because right now it's being real slow, and I can't get to seem to get the speed test rolling, which is interesting because I really want to see the speed though. Okay, let's see now. I'm running at internet speed right now. Let's see now if it does work. Because it's acting really weird. You know what, chat? Listen, I'm just gonna restart the computer. I'll be right back. Let me restart the computer and I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. Let me just go do that. Be right back, chat. 1 second.